about the scientists who inspire me, I think of two names in particular: Dr. Katalin Karikó, a former Lasker laureate, and Reinhardt, a famous health economist. Both of these individuals have one thing in common, which is that they were immigrants. And I think that there's something really powerful about people who come from different backgrounds and enrich this country and want to make a difference. In fact, my parents are immigrants as well. My dad grew up in Pakistan and my mom in Eastern Africa. And I think that's what kind of draws me a little bit closer to former immigrants as well, fellow immigrants as well. So Dr. Karikó has a really interesting story. She came from Hungary, and she shares her challenging experiences about when she was trying to do mRNA synthesis research back in the 80s and 90s. And a lot of people really ridiculed her and scoffed at her, and it was hard for her to get funding and support from her institutions, but she persevered. She knew that there was something special and some scientific discovery that could come from the modification of mRNA. And lo and behold, after over 30 years of tremendously hard work, partnering with other scientists at the University of Pennsylvania, she discovered the ability to modify and create synthetic messenger RNA, which was critical for us to be able to create the mRNA COVID-19 vaccines. And not only that, it's opened an entire category of drugs and therapeutics for the future, in which we may be able to cure other diseases that were previously untouchable. And so that to me is incredibly inspiring. Her story of perseverance and grit and belief in herself, even when others were unwilling to support her. The second person that really inspires me is Reinhardt, a health economist originally from Germany and via Canada, who came to the United States. He did some incredibly seminal research in understanding the cost of healthcare and how insurance design affects the prices that we pay. And he came to a really important conclusion in the early 2000s when he wrote his paper called "It's the Prices, Stupid," which emphasizes that it's really the prices that we set in the United States that are the reason why healthcare is so much more expensive in this country than it is everywhere else in the world. And to me, this is really something that it touches my heart directly, and it's something I'm really passionate about, because not only was he a skilled economist, he was also an advocate, a policy advisor, and he really believed in healthcare as a human right and trying to move towards that in America, despite the challenges that we face. And he wasn't afraid to speak his mind, even when people disagreed with him. In fact, he really made it a point to let people know exactly how he felt. And that's one of the things that he's most well known for, as well as he also advised in the discovery and creation of the Affordable Care Act. And I'd be lucky if I was half as influential as he was in my career at some point.